You're listening to the Mobcast Network.
Welcome to the Cult Movie Cantina. This is a podcast where we...
we're already like, is our turn? Is it our turn?
Okay, all right.
I'm sorry.
No. Let me clarify something here. For weeks now, I've said, welcome to the Cult Movie Cantina, and I've paused, waiting for some sort of response, and then I get looked at funny.
Like, keep going. You have more line.
No, we're always like wondering, is it okay to talk now?
I know.
That's what I'm thinking anyway. Do I talk now? Is it my turn?
And so I do that and then just go forward because typically you don't say anything.
And you should always go forth.
And now you decide to say something. So,
but we didn't even commit though. It was like a
yeah, you have to commit.
You know, when we start drinking more on these podcasts,
oh god, that's going to be glorious.
When we get
we say that, but I think the Monster Squad one is one of my favorites we've ever done, and we were definitely having our best time during that.
Were.
Okay,
we were. Yeah, it was a good show.
Yeah, it was.
What I remember of it.
Exactly.
You can always go back and listen to it.
I know, right?
I laughed again. When I was listening to it, the whole time I was laughing. I was like, mimosas. Those are mimosas talking.
Welcome to the Cult Movie Cantina.
Yay! Hello, welcome. Hi. Woo.
This is a podcast that looks at your favorite cult films, pairs them with an alcoholic beverage,
That's me.
shows them to someone who's never seen them,
That's me usually.
and then we talk about it. I did that from memory.
Whoop, whoop.
I'm your Native American pop culture spirit guide, Scotty, and I'm joined by, as always,
Your facilitator of fun and your lady of libations, Stephanie.
Your Jellicle Jester, Justina.
She who knows no movies.
Thanks, Admiral. Just going to follow that with Admiral every time.
I can't remember what
You can't remember that?
I wasn't here for the Admiral, so it doesn't count.
Does that help?
Was that for the Jaws episode?
It was for Pepsi.
Pepsi. Oh, yeah.
Like, what was the whole Pepsi thing? And we were doing the new Coke challenge.
Why did we make you an
I was going to say,
Jared.
what does that have to do with being an
I'm
Admiral?
working on it. So we were doing the new Coke challenge, and we were talking about how they were they were an army or the Pepsi or one of them.
Oh, that's right. Pepsi,
Yeah.
Pepsi was the sixth largest navy in the world
Yes.
at the time.
And I made the joke about being included as a baby, and then somehow the title came up, and it was Admiral.
Oh, I got you.
And I said that you could call me She Who Knows No Movies as long as I'm Admiral She Who Knows No Movies.
See, I was here for that. It doesn't count.
Ooh.
Oh, well, should have been here for the challenge.
She wasn't feeling well that day.
Remember, I
know.
was very, very sick.
She had
that day.
migraine.
I had to leave.
Oh, that was the migraine day.
That wasn't her fault.
I made it through the
She barely made it through the
podcast,
show.
but
not
barely.
through the
But I had to
tasting.
leave. Yeah,
I remember that.
Migraines are
Yeah,
terrible.
they suck. So this is a very special episode of...
Because it's unscripted?
No, we've done unscripted before.
Off
This
the
is the end of- This is the last one
books.
of the year.
So this, or technically the first one of the year.
Or the first one of the year.
Last one we record because we're recording on Monday, which is the 30th, and it will air on the 2nd.
Welcome
which
to
is-
the past.
Which I start my new job on the 2nd.
Right, so she starts her new job
On a
the
Thursday? That's interesting.
I know, right?
September
Actually, you
1st.
know what? I started my new job on a Thursday, too.
There you go.
Also interesting. Was it a Thursday? Was it a Wednesday? I don't know. It was the middle of the week.
I started my new job on Leap Day.
Oh, that is the coolest.
So
Did he just, like, top ours? Not
so-
okay.
In February
Mm-hmm.
will be my
Well, obviously.
first anniversary.
Oh, wow.
God.
But I've been with the company 4 years.
Not according to February, you haven't.
That's crazy.
Right? So
That's crazy.
It's been a long year. Good year though, but a long year.
That's crazy. It's been 4 years.
Right? It doesn't seem like it.
It does not.
Let's be honest. The Cult Movie Cantina came into existence in June, and it doesn't seem that way. This is
Well, guys, we've almost made it a whole year.
right. I think
Like
this,
meeting almost every single week.
if I'm correct, and I think this is episode 16.5,
Uh-huh.
which means it's our 33rd episode we've done.
That's cool.
30 second because we skipped a cult meeting because of Tombstone.
Mm.
There's not an episode. There's not a cult meeting for Tombstone.
Okay.
So there's which was funny because it was episode 13, and so there's no 13.5.
That means we're mostly consistent.
We are.
We are mostly consistent.
It's pretty awesome.
Because it goes 13, 14.
And it was still us doing it on that.
Considering that we all have 3 very different schedules.
Oh my gosh, you guys have no idea.
It's like,
we've done really well.
yeah.
So I'm proud. I'm very proud of the work we've done. I think the only week we've missed was the Tombstone week, and we had an extra episode, so that's cool.
right.
We need to make another like a bonus episode,
Just in case.
Just for the. We'll have to figure that out.
Yeah.
So this is a more lighthearted episode. We've got a couple of questions from the cultists. We'll talk about that.
Yay, cultists!
We'll talk about that in a second.
Questions are the best.
I like questions.
I want to put this to your minds.
Okay.
Let you think about this for a minute.
Do it.
So it is not just only an end of a year. It's also the end of a decade.
Okay.
How crazy is that?
That is crazy. Now, I have heard... Okay,
it's not technically end of the decade.
Yes.
It's really the end of the decade will be at the end of next year. Decade will end with the 0. So we've got one more year for
I
the
don't
decade.
understand that.
Okay.
It's
Is it because we start with 1 and we
Yes,
didn't start with 0?
We start with 1. 1 to 10 is the way we start. So technically the end of the decade will be next.
Doesn't matter. Every costume I wear this next year will be a 20s themed roaring costume. Yeah. Embrace it.
Technically, every year ends a decade.
Right, but you know what I'm saying.
10 years before. So for this,
I had seen that though, where it's like everybody getting excited.
Another year before
like,
it technically ends our decade.
So I'm counting it from 2010 to 2019. That's
right. 2010 was the end of the teens,
right.
Or the end of those. So because you go 1 to 10.
Scotty was over there like, it's still the end of my decade.
We're still doing this, so I'm not changing the plan.
It's okay. Let's do it.
I'm glad we have science on our side. You can't do science anymore. You're
Hey,
done with the science job.
Wait a minute.
You're still wearing
Not
the
yet. Not yet.
My sweater says science rocks.
Science does rock.
So, yeah, I like science.
So I want to ask this question. What were some of your favorite movies of the last 10 years?
Movies? Oh my gosh. I knew you were. I should have been thinking about this as soon as you brought up the decade. I mean, what even happened this last decade? I don't even know.
Everything that Tarantino did.
So that was Django Unchained.
Oh, I love Django Unchained.
Glorious Bastards, I guess.
Inglourious Bastards.
Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight was great. I loved Hateful Eight.
Once Upon a Time in
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. When did Kill Bill come out?
2000s.
Okay. Yeah.
Like 2002,
so,
I think.
all the Tarantino movies. Judy.
Yeah, I know you big fan.
Definitely
of Judy.
Judy was awesome.
I think Renee Zellweger is going to get her Oscar nomination.
She needs to. That was really good.
I don't know if she's going to win, but I know she's going to get her nomination.
What else was out there?
I like how contemplative Justina's like really thinking about this.
I can't. This is so hard for me.
I know, it is fun.
It's so hard for me. I'm just trying to think of movies. Not even my favorite. Just think of a movie.
We saw the Lion King.
The
together.
one with Keanu Reeves. John Wick.
John Wick.
The one about his dog.
Oh, I love the John Wick movies.
I saw those. Those were good.
Those are great.
I really like the John Wick.
I like the one, The Kingsman. I like those movies. Those were
good.
fun. I know, right?
Those are
That was
good.
in the time frame, right? Oh my gosh.
I know. Those are good.
I also loved The Greatest Showman, and I know you did not, but I love The Greatest Showman.
No.
Multiple times.
I know you don't like the person.
Right. So I have real problems with the historical.
I know.
P.T. Barnum. However, I hear the show's great, and I'm weird about certain things, and that's one of them. And so it's like
it's so good. Though.
Every time I feel discouraged or overwhelmed to the point where I'm like, I'm not being successful in anything, I seriously just watch that movie, and by the end, I could even just listen to the soundtrack.
Oh, I know, the soundtrack,
and I feel
just
so
makes me feel like
pumped
I can
up.
accomplish anything. It does. The music is amazing,
and it's like this is gonna happen. I'm gonna have my theater. Like I go straight from like I can do nothing to I can already see the theater and I can smell it, and we're there. Done. Feel better.
I'm just gonna that's wonderful.
Yeah.
But again, I don't really know the history of the guy, so I just am not gonna let his thing ruined my thing. He doesn't get that power over me.
What are you talking about?
P.T. Barnum.
Oh, yeah. Well, the movie was great.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
He paraded an old slave woman around.
Well,
he
did that a lot.
Terrible, terrible person.
And put her on display and because she claimed to be the General George Washington's nursemaid. And
Do you think she was?
No, she wasn't. Because by then she'd have been like 140.
Maybe she was 140 or
She
150.
I don't know.
She wasn't.
No, you know why I know?
Because she was a young person?
No, because she died and they did an autopsy, but they did it live and they sold tickets to it.
Did they really?
Sure did in Madison Square Garden. P.T. Barnum was a monster. He made a lot of money, but he's a But back then, that's that age where we were interested in human.
I mean, he
freaks and
wasn't the
things.
only one. Who
No,
did that.
it wasn't. No.
He just did it the best, is what we're saying.
He was just probably one of the most famous.
Yeah, he was one of the most famous. Yeah, I will agree with that.
Here I am. I'm looking through all these things, and
I'm really proud of the fact that I did not look up movies, cultist fans. Okay, and I got to throw down something.
no, you did good. I'm just saying if there's
Yeah.
anything I missed, and I'm going through
Oh, there
here,
are
and
lots
so
of things
far,
that I
there's-
missed.
I did a top 10 list for Facebook and Twitter. And so here's...
Oh, wait. The Guardians of the Galaxy movie. was so great.
I
they are
loved
fun.
those.
So I picked one movie from each year that I thought that was my favorite movie that year.
Okay.
Oh, throw
That's
it down,
You
Scotty.
should have given us this homework.
Yeah,
before
why didn't you do that?
Well, I figured out...
He likes to put us on the spot.
I know.
He likes to watch me contemplate thinking of a single
I think
movie.
it's more fun, right?
It would have been more fun had I had time to see what movies from each year I liked.
So 2010 I went with The Town.
I've never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
It's Ben Affleck. He directed. It's got Jeremy Renner in it too, and it's about. It's very Boston.
You lost me at Ben Affleck.
You don't like Ben Affleck at all?
I really don't. Well, I liked him.
really don't.
I loved him in the Kevin Smith movies.
Is it just because it was a Kevin Smith
Yes.
movie, though? Okay, let's
Most
be honest right
likely.
now. Okay.
So Ben Affleck's really good in this, though. It's he's they're bank robbers, but then like there's an area of Boston that's supposed to be like crime ridden, and they're a family of bank robbers, and it's got some romance stuff into it, and then like the guy who plays Don Draper's in it. It's really good. I enjoyed it. My favorite movie probably of 2011 is this film called Detention. That I'm
Never heard of it.
So get this. She said she never heard of it. We watched it together.
When?
Oh my gosh.
We
When?
watched it 2011. I got it in Redbox when I came home that summer. So we actually saw it.
I have no idea what's happening.
You and I saw it in 2012 because I got it at Redbox when I came home for that summer, and I came over to visit. And we were like, well, let's rent something, and I rented it from Redbox and we watched it.
Do you
What
know-
is it
do you know-
about? Okay, I'll tell you what it's
Wait
about.
a minute. Scotty and I met December 2010.
That's true.
Oh,
Yeah, we're celebrating I would say our decade, but we're not.
yeah, that was the last decade. Cause
Well, that's what
Scotty.
I'm saying. And by the end of 2020, that'll be 10 years for us.
Oh,
Oh.
look at us.
Okay,
So you watched this movie with Scotty that you don't
apparently,
remember.
like almost 10 years ago. So
And I
the
remember
things
it.
that go through my brain, I have no like.
That's 2 children ago.
I know. I don't remember this kind of stuff. Okay. All right. That's probably half my problem is maybe I have seen movies. Like I know that I didn't watch them as a kid and I didn't really watch them as a young adult. But I don't know if I watched more with you that I don't remember. That would not surprise me. Okay. So tell me who's in it and I'll tell you what it's about.
Dane Cook's in it.
Oh, I like him.
Dane Cook's in it, and one of the dudes from the Hunger Games.
What?
That's like it's not. It doesn't have like an all-star cast, is what I'm saying.
Was I drinking?
I think we all were, maybe.
Oh,
the
yeah.
only thing I remember Dane Cook in is Waiting.
Waiting's funny.
Yeah. I love Waiting.
I definitely haven't seen
Oh,
Waiting.
you need
Like
to
I've
watch
seen
Waiting.
like the cover of Waiting. Like I know
Waiting's
what
great.
Waiting looks like, but I haven't seen it.
So Detention is a movie that I think we're going to do on the Catacombs because I don't think it quite fits this format because it's a weird movie.
Do you know what would be really fun?
What?
If we watched that together already in the past. If I joined you on that episode,
Yeah.
but didn't watch it beforehand. Again,
Right.
apparently.
I want to do Fortress and be a guest on the Catacombs because that's where that movie belongs to.
Well, we can do Fortress. We can totally do Fortress. So, Detention is a movie that takes place in a high school about a slasher. And it involves time travel,
What is happening?
space bears,
What?
body switching.
Do you not remember Space Bears?
No, I don't know any of this. I'm
Not
starting to wonder if I did drugs before in my younger days and didn't even remember it.
It was 9 years ago. So
Maybe you fell asleep.
No, we watched it, and then
These guys are like, no, she was awake.
she watched it. She may have been crocheting.
I
or
was
whatever.
probably crocheting. Oh, you know what? 2012.
Yeah, 11. Yeah, 12. We saw it 12.
Do you remember if it was the beginning or end of 2012?
It's the summertime because I came home from college.
Oh, so it was right after Josh and I got married.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't pregnant yet.
No,
Because I know I started, I didn't start crocheting again until after
so then you totally
I
watched this movie with us because
Yeah.
you watched it with us.
because that was when I found out I was pregnant with Penny. So it's just so everyone knows, as much as I crochet and love it, my daughter is 6 years old, and when I found out I was pregnant with her, is when I was like, oh, I need to make her a blanket, and then I found Mackenzie's baby blanket that I had started crocheting. Okay, I had 2 inches of it done. It wasn't even long and tall enough to be a scarf. When I say I started, it was rough. So then I had to finish that. So when I made Penny's, I wanted to do something different, and I made her a cross stitch blanket. So that's why I was like, maybe I was working on that because that's a needle, and I would have really not been paying attention to the movie. But no, I wasn't crocheting or cross stitching because I didn't pick it up again until I was
Watched it with us. We watched it.
pregnant. He's like, you watched it.
Yeah,
We watched it
He
together.
was
You
so
watched
scared.
it.
On the love seat, you were on the chair. I don't remember exactly where we were.
All right, creepy.
I'm weird about that stuff.
What was I wearing, Scotty?
Sweatpants?
No, probably. No, jammies. Jammies.
Jammies. Knowing you. So yeah, it's this. It's. Is it a well-made movie? No, but it's beautifully absurd and wonderfully original.
Has a dude from the Hunger Games and Dane Cook.
Yeah.
And see, even with you describing
I'm
it,
looking it up.
I still don't know it. So I don't
Wait, what's the
want
name
any
of the
more
start?
It's
details.
called Detention.
Detention.
And I think that it would be hilarious to do the Catacombs without watching it again, to see if it's in the recess of my brain somewhere,
No, it's not.
and then it's there and it just pops back up. Maybe
Oh,
I'll
wait a
drink
minute.
beforehand.
It can't be this one. That one, Detention. There's one from 2019.
Yeah, there's one. This one's from.
This one's
2000.
about a high school as well.
This one's 2011.
Oh, I wonder if they were all in.
There it is.
Wait for it. Wait for
Oh,
it.
it's that
Detention.
Oh, it's that horrible PETA.
PETA.
Steph's like, I'm out. I don't like that guy.
PETA.
PETA's annoying.
Let me see the main image for it.
I mean, there you go.
I own it. I showed a lot of people.
It's coming.
I'll let you know when it shows up. It's not showing up yet. It's loading. It's loading.
Hey, we need to get Wi-Fi up in here.
Working on it.
Hold on. Well, here's a small version.
I'm still out. I'm still. Whew.
Hey, that's my favorite part of the podcast now.
I like that you just used your thing for your papers to hold up your phone. That's
Right.
that's ingenious. Well done.
I was holding it up against something else. And I was like, wait a minute, I have a stand that you got
I know.
me. So
You do have a stand.
I should
Well
do-
done.
I should use the stand. So 2012, you'll love this. I picked Django Chained.
That's such a great movie.
It is fantastic. I love it so much.
Have you seen that?
I think I have actually. Isn't that the Django DJ
Yeah.
or whatever?
But the D is silent.
yeah.
It's,
Okay. Is it a Western?
It's
yes.
a Tarantino film.
Okay, but it's a
But
Western,
yes.
right?
Yeah, it's a Western.
Yeah, it's a Western.
Does it have it's oh god.
This is like, this is maybe my favorite segment we've ever done.
Right.
I'm just naming movies. She's like, okay, all right. So
Wait, because I know that I've seen this one. It's like 2 people,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
and they're traveling.
Oh, look at you.
And they have like campfires, but I don't remember anything around that. But I remember, like, are they running away for something? Are they running towards something? I don't even know.
So it starts Jamie Foxx and Christoph Waltz.
And yes, because Jamie Foxx is black, and there's a black cowboy.
I love you, Christina.
There was a black cowboy, and I thought that was so cool.
Right. And a German cowboy.
Okay, well,
he wasn't a cowboy. He was a
that's
dentist.
neither here nor here. There.
Yeah.
And so they're bounty hunters.
That's what it was.
And they're going to go free Django's wife,
Who's a slave.
who's German.
Her name's
Deserve a drink
Brunhilde.
after that.
She's also black, and her name's Brunhilde.
I don't remember that as much as the black cowboy. He was wearing boots and spurs.
Who was also black. Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Moving on to 2013.
Oh gosh. So
I picked The Purge.
I have not seen that, but only because I always thought the idea of it was stupid.
I thought that movie was okay, but I don't know if I would have picked that as my favorite. I don't know what came out that year, but I don't think I would have picked that as my favorite.
You can Google.
I'm Googling 2013.
13 films. Wikipedia pulled it up. I like it because, again, it's original.
Yeah, it is. And then they made like 17 of them.
I like all of them except like the third one. The third one,
Yeah, you guys tend to like either all but the second or all but the third.
because usually in sequels they'll go off the rails. Like I like Nightmare on Elm Street. Nightmare on Elm Street 2 is way off the rails, and I'm like, it's so off the rails. I don't know how I made a third one because everyone this is all about money. They spent money and saw it, so they was like, we'll do another one. And it's like there's no consistency between any of those. At least in The Purge, there's some consistency. It's like, all right, there's a time we get to do whatever the hell we want. And, the first Purge film, not the first Purge film, but The Purge, talks about this whole event happening to a middle class or an upper middle class family. And how does the suburbs handle this? The second film takes place and tells you, well, how does the poor deal with this? The third film...
Middle class.
No, the third film
always left for last.
The third film is like from a government standpoint where like there's an elected official who's trying to stop this, and because the powers that be don't want that to happen, that they put it on.
I vaguely remember those trailers.
There's several during that year that I would have picked above that.
Well, that's fine.
No, I'm just saying that. It was like I was going. It's
I'm
like
like again, my list.
No, I know, but I'm just saying there were some really good movies that year.
And so, and then the last one, the first Purge is. How it all started, but it basically becomes like a cross between The Wire and Die Hard. And it's fucking amazing.
So what would your favorite for that year be?
I mean, I'm sitting here looking at the films of that year, and there was like American Hustle, Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, love Wolf of Wall Street.
Those are great.
I wasn't crazy about American Hustle. I wanted to like it.
I did
wanted
like
to
it.
It's just,
oh, Great Gatsby, which was fantastic. I thought.
I haven't seen that.
There's so many good ones. Not that one though. So I just passed the Wolverine, and I'm like, not that one.
Not you.
Oh, Catching Fire, that came out that year. I love all those movies.
Which Hunger Games is that one?
Catching Fire
third,
is
second.
Cool,
well, that's the one where she has the dress that lights up, right?
I thought it was the first one. She has the dress that lights. No,
they
the
did
second.
both of them.
I can't remember. I remember I fell asleep during one of them in the theaters.
But I'm sitting here going, there's some really
Maybe
good
the first
ones.
one, the second one. I can't remember.
I have seen all the Hunger
Now You
Games.
See Me, I love that movie.
That movie's ridiculous.
I love it.
It's not bad, but it's
Warm Bodies, I thought that was cute.
I haven't seen Warm Bodies.
Warm Bodies is cute.
I just want to let you guys know while we're going through these that I have placed an order on Amazon, and I am.
Okay. Well, thank you for letting us know.
No.
Do you have Prime? It'll be here in 2 days.
I do have Prime. It's still loading. My goodness. I forget what the book is called.
Oh, it's that one from the one?
Yep.
Okay.
Hold on.
From the Christmas Story book.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Something about
it has
change.
a really weird name. But yeah.
In God We Trust.
Yeah,
Change
all others can
accepted.
Kiss my
Yeah.
ass. Something like that.
Oh, there you go.
You have to let us know how it is on a
In God We Trust. All others pay cash.
Yeah. Same
It'll
thing.
be here Friday.
That's
so I'll let you
awesome.
guys know.
How fast,
Okay.
how fast do you go through a book?
If I actually sat down and read it, I could have it done in like a day or two.
I'm the same way. Do you know what I'm doing this year? I'm part of a Shakespeare project where
What?
end up reading the entire works of Shakespeare throughout the year, and then there's a discussion group.
Is it like
And
the
it's-
hardcore Shakespeare or like?
Oh yeah,
Because I have one of those huge books that
do
I bought
too.
for a Shakespeare
I have-
class.
You need to do
That's
this.
fine.
It's awesome,
I do
and then
not.
discuss it. And you have a schedule, so everybody reads the same thing at the same time.
It's like a hardcore book club.
yeah, but
So
all.
How do you get
Shakespeare.
involved?
I'll add you to the group.
Oh, thank you.
I've done my college work.
All right.
I
Well, she's Lady Macbeth. She needs to
Oh,
do
I
this.
100% agree. 100% agree. What's your favorite Shakespeare? Oh, is it Othello?
Well, it used to be. Yeah. Yeah, Othello.
You were lovely in it,
Thank you.
and if I remember, award-winning.
I was. Othello, and followed by The Tempest.
Cool. Do you have a favorite Shakespeare?
I don't remember all their titles. I remember what it's about, but I don't remember
This
all
is our
their.
look of shock.
But I have read a few. I just can't remember their titles.
Okay, tell us one
Okay.
of something
Tell-
that happens.
tell me- Oh, this could get good.
Right?
Guys, my brain is so tired. Okay, hang on.
All right.
Oh my god, I like the one of the plays within the play.
You like what?
The plays within the one that
Has the plays within the play?
mm-hmm.
That would be Midsummer's Night's Dream.
Hamlet.
Hamlet?
Hamlet
Oh,
does that
Hamlet
too.
does it
Hamlet,
too.
yeah. So I
There's
like
more than
Hamlet.
one. Midsummer's Night Dream does that.
too. Yeah.
It's the one where fudge. What is Midsummer's Night's Dream about? Is that the one with
It's about
the women?
fairies?
There's one where the women play a heavier role.
Well, there's a lot of female
Fudge.
fairies.
No. It's another one. It's gonna bother me, and I'm gonna look it up when I get home and let you know.
Is it the Merry Wives of Windsor?
No.
Well, you have a
I'm
phone.
gonna
you
look
can
it up right
now.
Well, yeah, I can. I got this.
I like Hamlet.
I liked
I like
Hamlet.
Hamlet
I love
too.
Hamlet. I'm not a Shakespeare fan. I know it's sacred. I mean, look, he's fine. Don't
There's
give
there's a lot of theater people that are not Shakespeare fans.
right. I prefer Chekhov over Shakespeare, but however, if someone does a Hamlet, I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go audition for it, but because I'd love to. There's lots of parts in that I'd love to do.
Oh yeah.
I would like to say though, watching Macbeth at JJP, that was magical.
It was amazing.
That was magical.
Oh, that turned out so well.
So I'm on the fence about Shakespeare. Like I really enjoy some things and some things I do not. However, I would love to try to adapt, and I know people do it, but I would love to just make them modern.
Yeah.
Like have the exact same story, but pertaining to
There's a lot of movies that have done that.
yeah, but pertaining to but on a theater stage. Like I would love to do them in theater.
Mhm.
Most recently, and by recently in the last 10 years,
Right.
they did Merchant of Venice, but they set it in a concentration camp. They did it in Mobile.
They did it. I'm sorry, say that one more time.
You look at me funny. But
I don't remember who did that.
Brent did,
Oh.
and it was.
I mean, like what theater?
I think he did it independently, but they did it in
Oh,
Mobile.
okay.
And it was. I saw it.
When she says modern, though, I think she means
That's
either
the-
modern language.
Well, I
and
meant like
everything.
all around modern, like modern situations, like the same type of things that he would be tackling or discussing with the
the
themes.
same storyline,
The same-
but
and-
just modernized.
Yes, but pertaining to like things you would encounter now,
Right.
so that people can connect with them a little bit
It
more.
would be good. I know the reason why a lot of theaters, specifically JJP, sticks to the original text is because we offer it to schools. And a lot of the schools are like we do daytime school shows during the week. And these students are actually having to study these plays
Yeah.
for grades. So
No, I think they're great, especially especially with how difficult it is to reenact those plays with the language and the
tell me
and
about
hitting
it.
yeah. Like I can't even imagine. Like everyone did such a great job with Macbeth, but to actually see that, it's still very important.
Right.
So I wouldn't say like don't ever do that. I just think it would be fascinating to do that so that people can connect more with them.
I
Go ahead.
having done just a little bit this year, the balcony scene for Romeo and Juliet I had to memorize. It was only 2 pages, but it's like, how does this stick? Because I had a difficulty in twofold, because I'm playing a character who's he's in the 50s, so modernish.
Right.
That I had to switch to, Shakespearean pentameter, and then back out of it. Plus, I had to do all those emotions and stuff on top of it.
Right.
And it's like, I got it down, but trying to memorize it was a nightmare.
I believe it.
I mean, everybody's different. I can memorize my lines pretty quickly. I've always been really good at memorizing
That
lines.
spongy brain of yours.
But the reason why is like once I am done with a show, I dump it.
Yeah, I can't remember anything.
Yeah, it's like I think I can do one monologue from Othello, but that's how I do it. I mean, I will like absorb, and as soon as I'm done with it, it's
That is
gone.
literally how I am with pretty much everything outside of the thing that I need to do.
Yeah.
Because I do so much on a daily basis. Like, that's why it's like I don't remember titles or dates
I told
Yeah.
I told the
or
theater
names.
I did the last show for. I said, look, guys, I'll do this show, but let me make sure you let me know all the dates, because the last show it won't be there. It won't be.
Yeah.
I know I can't remember. I don't know. I don't think there's anything in there.
Yeah.
I'm really trying to think, and I don't think.
It's like I can't.
Much
Nope.
ado about nothing.
I remember
That's the one.
the spells and chants from Macbeth because they were so repetitive.
Yeah, they were.
So,
That was magical.
but yeah. But yeah, I usually dump
How
it.
do I get on Shakespeare? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Let's go.
Okay, anyway, 2014.
2014. I picked John Wick.
John Wick came out in 2014?
Yep, John Wick 1 came out in 2014.
Oh, that was good.
I agree with that.
I may
That
have
was a
to
good
agree
one.
with that
John Wick is
too.
good.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that I've seen one of yours
I mean,
that I
there's-
remember.
Some other, decent movies, but that's definitely.
John Wick's, again, I went for me, it was it entertaining? B, kind of, was it original? John Wick's original. I mean, it's just like,
Fury was good too.
yeah, Fury's good.
But John
Shia
Wick for
LaBeouf's
sure.
really good in that.
He really is.
But I liked, you killed a dude's dog.
Yeah, I love John Wick. I'm going to go with that one.
That's good.
All right.
2015?
I'm there.
Ready? I
I'm
went
ready.
with The Martian.
What? What is that?
It was all right.
Martian's fun. I like
It was all right. I didn't think it was fun. That's not how I would use that.
It's very fun.
It was better than the other space movie we saw.
Ad Astra.
Oh, that was horrible. Mine would have been Mad Max Fury Road.
Mad Max Fury is really good.
I saw one of those Mad Max movies and I did not like it. I don't know which one I saw. I don't know if there's
I
multiples.
think we're actually going to do. I think we're going to do Fury Road on the podcast.
I love Fury Road.
So I have this. I want to do a month where we do like.
Is that the bald chick?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
love it. But
Yeah.
I grew up watching the Mad Max movies. Back
I
in
did
the
not.
day.
So I'm trying to figure out what, because I want to do with both shows. I want to do a month of just ridiculous road movies like that.
Yeah,
like
that'd be great.
Post-apocalyptic road movies.
Oh, can we? Is Cyborg one of the? Well, I want to do Cyborg.
No,
so bad.
Cyborg's on the Catacombs list. Definitely, it's
Oh,
coming
yeah.
sooner than later. Actually,
Yeah.
It actually may be our next one for Catacombs is the Robot Jocks. It may be after Robot Jocks.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it's coming. But I want to do. So I want to do Fury Road Mad Max Fury Road because it's fun. It's for fun, it's even better that she doesn't like it. I like it.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
there you go. Kind of like me having to do the Princess Bride eventually.
Yes.
Eventually.
And then I'm trying to think, what other Mad Max do you want to do? And I'm like, I kind of want to do Beyond Thunderdome.
Oh yes, with Tina Turner.
Because it's damn ridiculous. There's Ewok children and everything.
It's great.
It's just,
Yeah.
It's just a silly movie.
right, they are.
But I don't know anything about it, so when it came on, I was like, "What is happening?"
Oh my god! So it was. Oh, of course that makes more sense now because you just jumped in like.
It was one of the newer ones,
Right.
and then like
There's only one
she
new one, yeah.
like was I don't know, like
She's not in the other films.
dying or something. Keep going. I'm not
know,
dying.
I love
I
it.
just
Because technically
people showed up on motorcycles that weren't motorcycles. Like they were.
That's futuristic stuff.
Oh, I had no idea if it was in the future, in the present, in the past. They just were running the whole time. Just the whole time running.
Do you know where they were at?
The desert.
You know where at, though?
Arizona?
Australia.
Did not know that.
All 4 movies happen in Australia.
Yep.
Like in the movie or in location?
Both.
Okay.
But I think they filmed in Australia, too.
In
Australia's like
in the outback.
Australia's mostly land, and there's some and dangerous animals and plants.
Let's put it this way: most of the people live on the fringe of Australia,
Right.
Not necessarily in the center of Australia.
They just were constantly driving. I was like, why? What is happening? I don't even know. And then motorcycle
crazy.
people showed up, and I'm like, why are they chasing you? Why are they even chasing you? This is like watching Star Trek all over again. That's why I didn't like it.
So
Who is this chick? Why is she important? I don't get it.
because Mad Max Fury Road should have been Furiosa the movie.
Yeah.
'Cause it's her movie. Mad Max is just there.
Right.
And, like-
However, he's so beautiful.
I'm sorry. Who's Mad Max?
Oh my God, Tom Hardy.
And only
Oh,
in
wait,
that-
wait, wait.
Only in this one.
Only in
Only
that
in the
film.
new one. Back in the old days, it was Mel Gibson, when he
Gibson.
was
Is
young and young.
Tom Hardy tied to Spider-Man somehow?
He was
Yes.
Venom.
Yes.
Look at you go.
Flip the table. We're done. This podcast is over.
Tom Hardy is one of the most. He is second only to Jason Momoa. in my
Let's
book.
take a little break and talk about Venom for a second.
Of course.
So,
I saw it. Did you see it?
I saw. Of course, I saw
Okay,
it.
I'm
We-
not
we had
talking
a
about
friend
the
in that
movie.
Yeah, we did. We did. Somebody else.
so we did Dirty Santa at my dad's house because it's easier than buying everybody gifts and cheaper.
Right.
So we did Dirty Santa. So Kyle's in town.
Right.
That was an interesting experience. It was weird. Like he didn't stand up and hug me or greet me, and I don't know. It was kind of weird the whole time. It was really sad. I didn't cry, but I wanted to. Anyway, so him and his girlfriend played Dirty Santa with us. Okay, so I opened a gift they brought because it was one of like 3 left. So which is fine. Like
Right.
I opened it. This dude for Dirty Santa brought one of those large, oversized Venom face masks as a gift. And I opened it, I was like, what am I supposed to do with this?
Cosplay.
And he was, because of course I made the joke.
You hang out with pop. We do conventions. This has been perfect.
I
You could
know.
totally wear all black.
Oh,
instead of-
I'm not done. Well, it didn't fit. It was too big. It was huge. Okay. Like there was the
Right.
only one that was left probably at the store. And so it was probably like a triple XL. I don't know. It was really big. So I opened it and it was
It
was
probably
terrible.
would've fit Scotty. He's got a
and
big head.
he does have a big head.
I have a huge noggin.
And then the other gift,
Move now.
the other gift that they brought for Dirty Santa was they were like, oh no, it's just a sailor outfit. They had no idea. So my stepmom Charity opened it and I was like, is that Steve? Did you get Steve's costume? Did I get a Venom face and you got Steve's costume? I was like, it's just a sailor's costume. No.
He got the
Steve. They got Steve
did
on
they
the shirt
buy that?
and an Ahoy hat.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Steve. They probably went to like Hot Topic or something and hit up the clearance
That's cute.
section. But what's funnier about it is we had brought a board game and I managed to swap with Kyle. So I don't have the Venom mask. I have the
That's
board game.
Cool. I played Dirty Santa twice this year and got excellent gifts.
What did you get?
The first one, I got a Darth Vader onesie,
Oh, that's right.
which is amazing.
Adorable.
And I just played this weekend, and I got all in one bag was a bottle of wine,
Oh, girl.
Hogwarts Yule Ball T-shirt,
Oh.
and Grumpy Cat socks. It was
Nice.
amazing.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, so to talk about Dirty Santa for a second. When you guys play, do you ever try to get your own gift? And when you buy a gift for it, do you get something that you like so that if you're not liking the other gifts, you can just take your gift with you?
I always like to bring something that everybody likes because I like to watch people fight. I do. I'm serious. I like to bring something epic
I
that
love
people
your
will fight
answer.
over. I'm serious. I like conflict, so I always bring a cool gift.
I played Dirty Santa twice.
In your life?
No, this year.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And so,
Is it almost like getting a Scotty White prize pack?
no.
I don't do that much for Dirty Santa.
I I gave for the one of them was for work, and so because we had like dinner and then we did Dirty Santa with our department,
Mm-hmm.
and I gave tequila
Oh,
Look at him.
and a dispenser for it.
See? That's an awesome gift.
Because where I work, we typically just pass around alcohol. It's great for Dirty Santa. It's great. However, the gift that got fought over the most
was not the tequila?
was not the tequila.
Oh,
What
God.
was it?
A squatty potty.
Oh, I've always wondered one of those. I'm not gonna lie.
A squatty potty.
I want a squat. You gotta look up a squatty potty. I have thought about ordering one.
So people fought over poop, Scotty?
No, it helps you poop better.
So apparently,
It's the thing that you put your feet on around your
Yes, that's a
toilet.
squatty
because
potty.
apparently we poop wrong.
That's hilarious
So-
that people fought over something to poop with at your Dirty Santa.
Oh man, they fought hard for it.
So
They were all backed up.
Had to be. They were all.
we're gonna have to post this on our show notes because my company Christmas party, we went to a murder mystery dinner cruise on the water, and it was
I'll ask. Did you know anybody who was in it?
yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Was that awkward?
No, I knew it ahead of time, so
She was lubricated.
Well, it was very lubricated, but
For your
I was able
pleasure.
to give him some dirt on my coworkers. But so the name of the new product that they were, it had to do like a company Christmas theme, and the product they were trying to sell was called Anal Probe. And there's a picture. I mean, it's going to be in the show notes because it's too funny not to.
Yes.
There's a picture of me in front of the company sign. It's great.
Wow.
It's great.
Yeah, it's pretty epic.
I bet that person does not need a squatty potty.
They probably don't.
So how do you guys play Dirty Santa?
Okay, so the things I got this year.
No, because the rules are always different. I've never.
Oh, like the rules of Dirty Santa.
Right.
We did it where the gifts can be stolen twice. So by the third person is locked.
Right.
You can't get it
That's how
anymore.
we played it too.
The
Same.
person who's first gets to go one more time at the end if they want
could
to.
steal anything.
They can steal anything if they want to.
See, that's we had the argument on this. Like, could they steal anything? I was like, yeah, they should be able to steal anything because they didn't get to steal anything. They never got the choice. They had to pick
Yeah.
a gift. They're stuck with a gift.
Right.
So that's the person
It's
who
like-
goes first gets to steal at
People
the
were like,
end and
but
be
it's
done.
locked. I'm like, it's not locked to the first person. The first
Now,
Right.
if it is locked, like if it's been stolen 3 times, then
No,
you
we
can't.
play first person can steal anything.
first person.
Oh,
'Cause
see,
they
I've
haven't-
not ever played
because
that.
by then everything could be locked. It wouldn't
Could
be.
be.
Fair for the person.
Have you ever been in a game where it is all locked?
I have been to a game where there were a lot of items that were stolen back and forth.
Okay.
So
I've never. I guess because I've never played a game where that many things got locked. That's not even something that's ever came up.
like mostly at our so when we went to our Hasher Christmas party, everybody in the hash group brings epic stuff. Like I brought a case of PBR and a holder that goes around your waist and you put 6 beers in it.
That's hilarious.
Kind of like, like a Western thing.
Mm-hmm.
So people bring, somebody brought in one gift a rotisserie chicken and a magnum of champagne. That was a gift. Just weird. It's and people find that's where I got my Darth Vader onesie. So people always bring great gifts. So you'll still see a lot of stealing in those games.
Okay.
So
I've just never. I guess
It
we've
just
never had it
depends
stolen
on-
enough.
It's more fun if you play with a group of crazy friends than family.
Yeah,
That's true.
that is true.
All right, back to the movies.
2016. Yeah, what you look?
All right, mine was easy. Let me find it again. Deadpool.
You know what? Me too.
I
Awesome,
love
high five.
Deadpool.
High five.
I will agree with that.
Deadpool was great.
Deadpool was amazing.
That's funny. It's again original. I dug it.
I love Ryan Reynolds.
Me too.
I do too.
He has announced that he's working with Marvel for Deadpool 3.
Get it?
They announced it this week, so it's going to be an official Marvel project. It'll be most likely rated R.
I would hope so.
I don't see what people were wondering. Well, if it's going to be an MCU, it's going to be rated R. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. It's going to be MCR. It's going to be R. They're going to make a lot of money. But it probably will not go to Disney Plus.
No.
2017, you ready?
Yeah.
Logan.
Oh, that was mine. Logan was a great movie.
We're besties for a reason.
Yeah, we are.
Was that the year of The Greatest Showman?
I think 2018 is the greatest show.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll wait.
I'll wait.
I haven't seen Logan.
Oh, it's good.
Isn't that the one with Wolverine?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's really good in black and white.
And I love the girl that plays the baby Wolverine, I guess is the
There's
best
a
way
baby Wolverine?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's awesome. But the girl who plays her is in His Darkest Materials, which I love.
I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, it's so good.
There's
You got to
good.
watch that. Okay.
2018?
Yeah.
Greatest Showman.
Well, I'm looking to see if it's here. I don't see Greatest Showman. It might have been in the year before.
I know I watched it on an airplane coming back from Washington.
There's some good ones in 2018. Like I'm seeing
So it's
several.
either the end of 2017 or the beginning of 2018.
I mean, I'm seeing.
I think it's 2017.
It was 2017.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
2018, it was the beginning of 2018 when I flew on the airplane back from Washington, and that was the first time I watched it.
Oh, what did
And then I watched it 3 times in a row. Like, that's how much I liked it, Scotty. I watched it multiple times within 1 week, and then watched
I
it
did
again on the
too.
way home, and then watched it again when I got home. It was amazing.
I'm,
So you're going to switch Logan to Greatest Showman?
no, I'm sticking with Logan.
Yeah,
but
I'm not.
2018. I don't know. Tell me yours.
Bad Times at the El Royale.
Oh, I never saw that.
Oh, it's so good.
That's the one where there's that creepy diner, and they cook people into to meat.
No.
No.
Do you remember what I'm talking about?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
No.
That's not the one where the lady was like, she had somebody put into the meat grinder.
No, that's
That's Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney Todd.
No.
That also
This lady
No.
had like this, like she had like her own empire, and she had like a hotel, and there were like things out there, and this person got summoned out there to work for her or something, and like she snapped her fingers, and some butler put some guy's hand in a meat grinder and ground it up to make
no
patties, and
idea
then
what
she
that
ate
is.
it. That
No.
wasn't Bad Times at Bad Toys. I'm pretty sure I've seen that movie. I might know better
I
than you
don't
do.
know. I don't know.
I might know better than you.
I'm
You
looking
wait.
at 'em. I
Let
mean,
me pull this IMDb up, okay, real
It
quick.
was
right now.
a year of movies that I watched, but none of them were great, but I enjoyed them. Like
Oh.
Aquaman came out. It's not a great
No,
movie,
but you liked it.
but I certainly loved
So-
watching. Black Panther came out. I
Yeah,
love that.
Black Panther was my second choice. Bad Times at the El Royale is one of those films that I think came out at a bad time. People just didn't see it. It's so good. It's
This is the one with that secret two-way mirror thing.
yeah.
I saw that one too.
When that,
God, I'm on fire right now.
It's really good though. It's
look
really,
at you go.
But what was the movie with the lady in the hotel and the meat
I
grinder?
have no idea.
I have no idea.
God bless it. Everyone.
I mean, it
You
sounds
have
good.
Google.
I don't know how to look it up though. How do you search the lady with the meat grinder?
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I got this. Scotty, I got this.
What? Let's see who's faster.
All right. And in
Oh,
the meantime,
Motel Hell popped
I will
up from
tell-
1980. Nope.
So much quiet.
I know.
I'm getting a lot of really creepy things pop up. No, let's start this over.
I did get an article from April 23rd, 2019. Woman 35 dies after falling into meat grinder at Pennsylvania plant. That's got to be terrible. Steph, take over the show while we look.
Okay, so my favorite in 2019 will be it's a tie kind of between Judy and the Joker, but for 2 totally different reasons.
You just like Jays.
So yeah, I thought that was great.
Oh my gosh. I know I'm half tempted
I
to
can't
call
believe-
Josh because Josh will know.
Movie about a meat grinder? Is that what we're looking up?
He'll know. Because it's probably a movie he watched that I just saw.
Probably so. Sounds like a Josh movie. Call Josh.
I am right now.
Do. Is it Meat Grinder?
It'd be
No,
funny
that
if it
came
came
was.
out
out like so
2009.
many times.
That'd be funny
No,
if
it was like within the last couple of years. I don't think it's Meat Grinder.
I love it.
You have to do this into the microphone.
I know.
Hey,
In the microphone.
do you remember that movie we watched where this lady had this like motel hotel, but it was like a front for this shady business she was doing, and it was really fancy and it looked like it came out of the 50s, and then she threatened people by putting them in a meat grinder and making patties out of them and then eating them. I think so, yes.
Is it Motel Hell?
No, it's not. It was like
I know.
it was more recent. It was more recent than that. Like
I
she
love
had
that.
this
We
really,
watched this together.
really fancy. Like everything looked like it was
See anything
like that
this.
Did you drink this movie?
50s
I think you drew it.
fanciness, but it wasn't like this like fancy motel hotel wasn't the theme of the movie. I don't remember what the theme of the movie was. It was a front for the business she was running. And she, like, at one point, some guy didn't do business with her right, and she ground him up in this big meat thing and then turned him into food.
Turn him into food.
No.
See, that's what we said. We said Sweeney Todd.
No. Sweetie Todd is not fancy, shiny, and from the 50s. It's grungy and in someone's attic and meat pies.
I'm getting like actual news reports.
Oh, my God. This is going to make me crazy.
Here, best cannibal movies. What do we have?
Best cannibal movies.
I know, and I'm a little disappointed right now. I'm not going to lie.
Maybe we can just ask our cultists.
I don't think
and
it's
see
a
if
real
they can-
movie, Josh.
It's a real movie, and I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it.
So this is what we'll do. Thank you, Josh, so much.
Okay, goodbye.
So I think this is what we'll do.
Okay.
So for the people who are listening, if you know this name of this film, let us know, and then I will randomly choose a winner to win something.
Oh, I think that would be great.
Please help me, because it's going to make me crazy.
Maybe some ground beef.
I don't think this is a real movie.
I don't think it's a real movie either. This is crazy.
So what was your movie for 2019 again?
It was either The Joker or Judy.
That's right. You're stuck on Jay's. I went with the Peanut Butter Falcon.
You see, I haven't seen that.
Oh, I love the Peanut Butter Falcons. I want Shia LaBeouf to get nominated for an Oscar. He will not. So I can tell you guys are on the phone because now I hear the shh. On the
Do you really?
Yeah, I
Okay,
hear-
I'm putting it down.
I hear you.
We're both researching, but
I hear all of them.
Okay, I can't let this go, so I'm going to just
Let it
move
go.
my hand this way.
No, you gotta let it go.
Let it
because-
go.
Oh my
Elsa.
gosh, I have to find
We-
it.
no.
It is a real thing,
No,
people.
we've already
Help
put
me,
it out there.
guys.
Our-
Help me.
our
Is it
cultists are gonna find it
cultists
now.
will find it. They'll find it. They'll find
I mean,
it.
you can still look for it later, but
I'm
not,
going to
not on
find
the air
it.
now.
Okay.
I did pick. I also did my top 10 movies of the year
All right.
because I was bored. This
What
week.
was 2019?
For me? It was the Peanut Butter Falcon.
That's a movie?
Yep.
That sounds like a ice cream sandwich or something.
Right. So I'll go a little quicker on this one. So I put this is alphabetical order. I didn't rank them because that's what AFI was like alphabetical order. I was like, that
Okay.
makes more sense. So ready? I liked Alita Battle Angel.
I like that.
It's very fun. Avengers Endgame.
I like
Oh,
that.
I love all those.
Crawl.
I have not seen that.
Space. The word association.
Do you know Crawl?
No.
Crawl is a ridiculous movie that happens in Florida during a hurricane and alligators attack. It's nuts. My after Crawl was Dr. Sleep.
Okay.
The Dolomite is my name. John Wick 3 Parabellum. Joker. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
That's a good one, too.
The Peanut Butter Falcon. And then Us.
What is Us?
Us is Jordan Peele's last movie where
Mm.
it's okay, so I really like Us better than I like Get Out.
I haven't seen a lot of those movies, believe it or not.
Oh, you had a busy year.
I have had a busy year. I want to see most of those
All right,
movies.
so for those who've not, I'm not going to spoil Us for you, but I want to explain this real quick. You cannot overthink Us
Okay.
because it is a movie built on such a fragile state that it's like a bubble. And if you think too much about it, it will burst. But while that bubble is existing, it's wonderful. But if you start thinking about it, you're like, none of this makes sense, and that's okay.
Right.
Don't let the logic burst this piece of art.
Right.
And that's what makes the movie. I mean, I think that's part of the experiment. I mean, he won't go out and say that, but I think that's part of it. If you just go, you accept what he's giving you,
Right.
and then not go into like, well, this doesn't make.
So you liked Us more than Get Out?
Yes.
Because I saw Get Out. Get Out was good.
Get Out was wonderful.
Interesting.
I like Get Out had a powerful message. Also, plus it had people we know in it, so it was really cool to see that. But
did it have people we know in it?
Nathan was in it, and
I didn't know Nathan was in it.
Yeah, Nathan's in it, and Pat, who did Good Doctor with Us, she's in it.
Oh, I didn't see either one of those in the movie.
They're at the outside party with all the white people.
Yeah, there's lots of
all the fancy.
I can watch it again.
I didn't notice that because that was to me that's background, so I don't pay attention to it.
I did because I knew they were there.
Right.
I didn't know they were there.
I didn't know they were there, and then they popped up and was like, "Oh, look, I know these people."
Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
But there's something about us that, again, it's like an art piece. And I left that theater just marveling it. And then I started in the car and I started thinking about it. I was like, well, the logic kills it.
Right.
And if you don't let the logic kill it, it's great. And then but a lot of people are like, well, I didn't like it because of the logic in it. It's like, it sets its own rules up, and you have to just deal with that.
Right.
But it's real good. It's a cool horror film. It's a really cool horror film. It's different.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure in that movie Everyone's Gonna Find For Me, she had 2 dogs that she sicked on people.
So, meat grinder, 50s motel.
And it wasn't a motel, it was a restaurant. But she had this whole like
That sounds like John Wick.
outdoor village.
Sounds like Sweeney Todd.
Or John
But
Wick.
it's not Sweeney, like it's all fancy.
That's what I'm saying. In John Wick, there's a chick who had 2 dogs.
Was it? Did she grind someone up? Am I thinking of John Wick right now? Oh my gosh.
It could have been the.
I'm going to look it up later. I have to
I
stop.
don't remember anyone grinding up because
I don't remember the grinding, but I do remember
Halle Berry
a
had
fancy
2
place.
dogs.
Halle Berry had 2 dogs.
Was it like this fancy,
Yeah,
like
it was very
shiny,
fancy.
very plasticky looking place, but it all looked very 50 style?
no.
Oh, no,
Out in the
it's
middle
more
of, like-
a castle-y looking place, but very rich.
No, it wasn't.
But
It.
she did have 2 dogs that she would sick on people.
I think it was an elderly white woman too.
Oh, well,
I think.
Halle Berry is not
Not
one.
elderly
No,
white woman.
no.
She's my
I was
husband's
gonna-
favorite kind of berry.
Has he had a strawberry? Because those are delicious.
I have a feeling that he would enjoy Halle Berry more than a strawberry.
I bet he's had a.
Oh, I bet if he had them together though. Mixed berries.
So, looking toward the future, is there any movies you're looking forward to?
I don't even know what's coming out.
See,
I have no idea.
No,
I
there's
know-
more TV shows that I think I'm interested
I can think of one movie you're probably looking forward to.
in. Okay.
You're getting another Wonder Woman movie.
The other one was so bad.
You didn't like that? You didn't like that one?
I thought it was awful. No, I was disappointed. I was so
was
disappointed.
Too. I was too.
So
I
it's
haven't
like-
seen it.
I mean, you're talking about you take my childhood hero, and so I had so much hype for it. And I like Gal Gadot, I really do. I just think the writing was really bad. It was poorly executed. DC just can't get their shit together.
I got.
I mean, really, DC just can't get their shit
I
together.
got harassed on Twitter when Wonder Woman came out.
Is this the one that you were saying you weren't sexist or whatever? Is that the movie where you were like, I can say I don't like it even though it's an empowering woman movie?
Right.
Yeah.
I was really because I was getting berated pretty hard about it.
I didn't like it either. So,
I was like,
and I am female.
And I was like, it's a lot of accolades came to it because it was a female-centric, female-directed film, and that's fine. I'm excited about that. That's great. Make more of them. However, this isn't your best example of this.
No, I enjoyed the beginning of the movie where they're on Themyscira, the Amazons, and I enjoyed that part of it.
Did you see it?
I have not.
Okay, so it's it has 2 looks to it. You've got the island where she's from and all the Amazons and all of that. I think is beautiful. It's great. I love that. Then everything after that is shit.
Like when it actually gets to battling and stuff like that.
It's just the writing.
DC
I think
does
it's
have
the
a terrible
writing.
job
I really
with.
do.
I think the script's terrible.
It's totally the writing. It's not. I mean, I thought it was a decent cast. I thought Gal Gadot did a great job with what she had.
There's an Indian guy, and I was like, "Yay, Indian guy!" And
Right.
they didn't do a tropey thing with the Indian guy, which was great. But it was like,
Right. So
they didn't give him a lot to do, and they didn't. At least he didn't get his head chopped off like he did in Suicide Squad.
Right,
So
right.
there's that.
So anyway, it was just poorly done.
No,
I'm not really looking forward to the new Wonder
have you seen the
Woman
trailer
movie.
for 84?
I haven't.
All right, so
I haven't.
it
seen
looks fun. Here's my thing about it though. So the guy Pedro Pascal, who's the Mandalorian,
I love him.
Who's the Mandalorian, is the villain in this. He's
okay.
He's Max Lord, and it happens in 1984. So I'm like, all right, I'm digging an 80s movie. I'll watch that. And then Kristen Wiig is Cheetah.
Yeah, I knew they were going to do the cheetah.
And I'm like, how is Kristen Wiig going to be Cheetah? I don't get it. I don't see it. I don't.
It's going to be like the Hunger Games version of Cheetah, right?
I don't know. I don't know. It's like, you know, you get.
She's the one that does what's her face from the Hunger Games.
No,
right?
no.
Okay, who am I thinking of?
Jennifer Lawrence.
No, I'm talking about the girl with the makeup and her.
Oh, I don't know.
I thought that was her. Never mind. I was
No,
thinking of somebody
Kristen
else.
Wiig is the one in like Bridesmaids and right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that we've talked about her before, and you had to look her up, and
Yeah, I know who she is.
she's been in some stuff.
Now
I like
wanna
her.
know who was?
I like her too. I just don't see her as this.
I don't know who she's
So
portraying.
Cheetah's like a. She's like a cheetah person kind of like.
She's a cat person.
She's a cat, like her.
But they look better than the cats and cats.
Okay,
we can't talk about it yet.
we can't talk about it yet. I
Why
have
not?
things to say. It's fine.
So do you want to lead that episode? I'll go ahead and say. So our next episode is going to be cats.
I can.
Do you want to lead that one?
Sure.
So okay, so I understand that Cats is a new film, but I think it's a train wreck. I've not seen it. Stephanie, I think, agrees with me.
I totally 100% agree with you.
We're going to see it this week. You have seen it,
I have seen it.
and
I would like to notate too, this is the first time that I have seen Cats in its entirety.
right.
Like I've seen pieces of it before that. I have now seen the full story of
Here's
Cats. I have read the
comic
book.
Cheetah.
That's going to be interesting.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure.
Oh, Kristen Wiig's also in
Oh, that's
You
the way
almost
they're
had
doing it.
You almost had
the
it.
Here we go.
reporter-
This is the way they're doing it.
Whip It. She's also in
Oh,
Whip It.
yes. I liked her in that.
She was the mom in Whip It.
That cannot be it.
That's not her.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's god awful if it is.
Anyway.
Oh.
We'll
Yeah,
see.
I can do that. Yeah.
All right, so you'll take over.
Hope you guys are all ready for the
You-
magic.
So
Magic.
all right, that'd be fun. Sorry, our next movie is going to be Cats. I cannot wait.
I'm going to be dressed like a cat.
I mean, I'll wear my cat ears, but I do that all the time.
Right, I will not.
I have a cat onesie. Gonna be in that.
Of course, you have a cat onesie.
I actually just recently got it for work. It
You
makes
got
me
a cat
crazy.
onesie for work? You can wear onesies at work?
For Halloween we dressed up as Beanie Babies. So we all wore a onesie and I made hearts that say TY on them.
Oh, okay.
And so we were all Beanie Babies. So I
That's
was a
cute.
cat Beanie Baby. But it's one of those where the bottom is like a penguin. Like, you know, some of those onesies, like it doesn't come up all the way, like it's like a penguin bottom, like it's saggy drawers. Some of them are designed that way. This one's designed that way. It kind of makes me crazy. But I have a tail, so
my beaver and my fox are like that. My beaver
you also
onesie,
thought about those pelts, didn't you, Scotty? Didn't you?
my beaver onesie
I like to keep mine saggy
and
too. It's
my
fine.
and my fox onesie
I
are
like to
like
feel
that.
like a penguin on the downstairs.
But my Darth Vader and my Slytherin onesies are more fitted.
So I'll be in my onesie. For
I
our
will not.
cat production. Is that going to be this coming up
Yes,
Sunday?
but we will be working in here, so I will not be wearing my onesies.
I will be bringing it. Okay, it's freezing back here, so I'll definitely probably wear it. Are we painting?
No, I think we've
I'll be in my
painted-
onesie.
We've painted enough.
Are we
Well, we may have to paint the floors. We don't know yet. We
are
don't
we
know if we're painting.
are we brunching it up beforehand?
I don't know. We'll
Okay.
have to. I have to. All this depends on
Good friends
said truck
with
that
truck
I'm
situations.
Going to
Regardless of, I mean, honestly,
Champagne and orange juice.
truck or not, we can still clean up in here, so that's fine.
Oh yeah, we could totally do that.
Oh, we're
So,
coming no matter what.
I would like to brunch. We'll figure all that out later.
Champagne and orange
Our
juice.
cultists do not need to know our plans for Sunday.
Speaking of which, I have questions. I almost forgot about them.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. We got so distracted on this episode. I'm going to find out about
It's like
that diner,
squirrel.
though. Okay.
Squirrel.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
The cultists are going to find that for you.
Remember, it's a contest now.
Okay, if I beat them,
No,
Do
you
you-
can't post it. It's a contest.
But what if I
If nobody
win?
guesses by next show, you can tell us.
Okay.
Impatient.
I just, it's bothering me. It's like knowing that you, like, I swear that's
I
a
really
real
think
thing.
You just made it up.
I did.
I don't
It's
think
probably like a combination of multiple films that I then dreamed about and grew into another film. And so if somebody steals my idea and makes a film, can you please just pay off my student loan debt? Like, I don't even need anything else. Just pay off my student loan debt. We'll be cool, okay? If you want to add in the van too, that'd be great. It's fine.
Drew wants to know,
All right, Drew.
what live action movie would you like to see as an anime?
Oh, I don't like anime. None of them.
Look at her. She's like, none of them.
Anime is stupid. I don't like it. It's not stupid. I take that back. I don't. They talk weird. Their mouths are always open. They're always like.
I do like some animes.
I like how you
You just did the
described- you did the mouth on an audio podcast.
You guys saw it. You're welcome.
I know.
That's what it looks like the whole time.
I would like to see a comedy done anime style.
Like what?
Oh, I'm trying to think.
I feel like they're
Something
all comedies. At least they all make
something
me laugh.
that makes me like really laugh. I'm trying to think what movies have made me really laugh.
If it's a comedy, makes me realize lately it's been Letterkenny. I'd love to see Letterkenny as an anime.
It's
Okay,
not a film,
okay.
though, but it would be funny.
One of Kevin Hart's stand-ups, just done in an anime. Just Kevin Hart as an anime. I'm okay with that.
How about for fun, a Tarantino movie done in an anime?
Oh, that would be easy though. It'd be fun.
Yeah.
Can't do Kill Bill because we kind of got one in.
No, not Kill Bill, but
It was kind of an
I think
anime.
Django would be funny anime style.
Jenga would be amazing.
It would. We should do Django.
So Django Unchained. I will go with John Wick.
There we go.
John Wick. I do. John
Okay,
Wick.
I'm
John-
gonna play after.
Oh, you know you're gonna play?
Yeah, but I'm gonna do all kids movies to switch it up. Not
Well, it has to be live
Current.
action, so not a cartoon.
anime. Okay. You know what? No, back it up. Ghostbusters, but with the women and an anime.
I refuse to watch that movie because
Okay, well.
it has women in it.
I refuse to watch it once it's anime
So-
because
so-
it's anime.
I know.
So wait. Just to be clear, do you hate Christian Wiig's in that, by the way?
Yeah, she's in that too.
To be clear, do you hate Ben Affleck more or women?
No, I like women. Let me try to make myself clear.
We've talked
What
about
they
like,
did is they took a movie that I loved from way back in the day when I was young and had excellent funny actors that I used to watch on SNL, and they decided to make it PC and all female and redid it, and it's not the same. So I'm not going to watch it.
I don't think their intent was to be quote unquote PC. It's fine with me to do a Ghostbusters with women. That's okay. And they do have funny women. There are funny women in it. However, I just don't think the script's there. And the villain it just seemed a little kind of thrown together. I did like have you seen it?
I have.
I really like Kate McKinnon in it.
Kate McKinnon, hands down, is probably one of my favorite people.
I'm not sure who that is.
I think I will agree. Okay, so I have seen the original Ghostbusters, and mainly excited to watch it for school. But I
Nice.
have seen it, and I have seen the new one. And I will say that if they didn't have such a strong group of actresses, it probably wouldn't have been any good, because I don't remember the story, but I remember their banter. So I
Right.
think that's so. I think
So
the
they
people
had a good cast, but no
Yeah.
script.
but
The
it
script's
didn't
terrible.
mean anything personal to me
No.
from my childhood. So
Yeah.
the fact that the story wasn't there didn't really bother me, because I thought they were all great and hilarious together. But Kate McKinnon stole that movie.
Oh, yeah,
Kate
she's-
McKinnon and
I have no idea who that is.
Chris.
Oh, Chris Evans was?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
oh.
they played him like an idiot. He was an adorably attractive idiot.
Yeah, he's great. I
And-
and the ending happens.
just
The
like-
ending's just weird and doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
I like what I think it makes the original Ghostbuster work is that you had a cast member in there, Dan Aykroyd, who wrote it, and
Oh.
so Aykroyd's in there. You've got Bill Murray, who's brilliant,
Mm-hmm.
and you have Harold Ramis, who's brilliant, and
Are they all people
I
of
am looking
SNL?
at pictures of Kate McKinnon, and I don't know who she. I still don't know who she is.
Kate McKinnon's amazing.
Yeah, she's very funny.
She's in a lot of the movies that you haven't seen with Kristen Wiig, so it's not surprising to me that you haven't
Okay.
seen that.
Right. She's also on SNL. She's currently on SNL.
She's
Okay.
the new Mrs. Frizzle. She's hilarious. Oh my gosh. She's
Yeah,
so
I
funny.
very rarely watch any chick flicks. So anything that has just a full cast of women, I'm not going to watch.
I got you.
It's not my thing.
See, I don't like chick flicks, but to me that wasn't like a chick. Like I get it's all girls, but I don't
Right.
like girly movies.
I wanted to like it. It didn't work for me. But well, I mean, I didn't get any hate like, and I got hate on Wonder Woman. Man, Wonder Woman guy.
I remember when you posted about that when you were. I remember you getting all the flack. Is it flack?
Yeah, flag.
Yeah, from the first time that someone said you didn't like women.
Yeah.
So I also remember when this one came out, you were like,
Most of your
you were
best
like,
friends are women.
all of the women were fabulous. However,
Well, Ghostbusters came out for Wonder Woman, so and I stand by it. I think the actors are fantastic, and I just think they don't have nothing to work with.
All right, I'm looking now. I'm trying to see what movies I've ever seen.
she did the things I know her from. Besides this, she did Bridesmaids. I think it was.
I did see that movie,
Bridesmaids, again, that's a movie that worked. Great script, great cast, funny.
but I don't remember which one she was in Bridesmaids.
She wasn't as big in that one. She's just hilarious. Like as a person, she's just hilarious.
You should see her SNL. Her SNL stuff's great.
Yeah, her standout, like her skits are hilarious. I think that's what I know her more from than movies. But she stole that movie.
She did. Moving on.
All right.
Our friend Princess and the Pea has two.
Okay.
First is, do you think we'll run out of ideas for movies? They've already made Deathbed, the bed that eats people.
Deathbed, the bed that eats people.
Are you sure that's not the movie you were looking for?
No, that's a
Have you
skit by
seen Deathbed?
Patton. No, but
Josh and I have seen it. I own it.
I think
That's a Catacombs film.
Josh does too.
I've never seen
I just know it from
Yeah.
Patton's joke.
Yeah, so that's what
He's like, someone sat down and they went, deathbed.
It's like, if that would
I
have been
love
rape
Patton
stove,
Oswalt.
the stove that rapes people. That bit's great. There is a movie called Deathbed, and it's about a bed that eats people.
I don't think that.
It gets around.
I don't think people run out of ideas because people a lot of times write about life and life situations and
Those
they're
are
inspired by
ever-changing.
idiots that they see on day to day. So there's always going to be some idiot out there
There's always gonna be-
that does something stupid that somebody's going to write a movie about.
Or people
So-
are going to have weird dreams
Or people are going to have weird dreams.
and make movies off of that.
That's true.
Or
The
s-
main themes will always be there because you'll have those main comedies work this way and
Right.
tragedies work this way and like what
yeah.
is it I want to say
I
structure,
totally think that.
but
Yeah, they're not going to run out of ideas.
I don't think so.
Next question is: have you noticed any patterns or consistent styles of shooting or editing in movies? Let's say since recently, let's say the 80s. And I say yes, and this is what everyone say. Action movies, especially in the 2000s, man, are really, really liking the 3-second shot. Like, all right, here's a shot, and then there's another shot, and there's another shot. It's like all of Michael Bay's shit in the last 20 years. It's just
Right.
been like, oh, so many images in 90 minutes. I don't know if my brain can handle it.
It's ever since The Matrix, that for the action movies, that whole kind of slow down
Yeah.
and speed up and slow down
Yeah,
and
yeah.
speed up, which I love.
I do.
I love that kind of stuff. So that has definitely been a constant in action movies since, because that was kind of new when The Matrix came out.
Yeah, it was.
So
Yeah. Have you seen the Matrix?
yeah.
I've seen aren't there a few of them? I've seen like the first one where he has to take the pill and he meets the girl, and I've seen the first one. And then there's a whole bunch of the same guy that looks the same. And there's like you go through a telephone and they have to hook you up through the back of your head. So, but I want to say
You're pretty good. I like it.
I've seen The Matrix. I think
What
with
was
anything,
Keanu Reeves' name in The Matrix?
okay, it's not Morpheus.
Oh, no. Do it right.
Morpheus.
There you go.
Is it Neo?
Yay!
Okay.
Look at you.
Thank you.
Gold star.
Thanks. So I think, that's the same as you would find with pretty much anything is you get you get trends. And from the trends, a piece might stay, and then it'll adapt into a new trend. And so I think that's the same with films as you would find in life. Like, you know, clothing trends come back, or somebody readapts, like the 3D films were gone for a while and they kind of came back a little bit and then they'll go away. And so, I mean, I think that you'll get those trends.
I think that films, when there's a new piece of technology, then you'll see a consistency in films using that technology because it's so cool. Like the CGI that they use now with animals, where the animals look like you can reach out and pet them. You know, and you see that a lot.
We're going to be talking
nowadays.
about CGI a lot next week.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm sure. Some CGI is good, and some of it's really bad.
Or some of it may be amazing. This could be the greatest movie we've ever seen.
It could be. I doubt it.
Could be the
Oh, look. Oh.
I cannot wait to next week's episode. I really can.
Yeah.
I am actually looking forward to seeing Cats with you. So I'm
Yeah,
really
it'll be
excited.
fun. Do you mind if I drink?
I don't mind going to see it again.
Yeah,
All right.
you can, yeah.
Are you guys both like, we were going to go together to celebrate our decade?
I'm
It's
definitely
fine.
going to fill my magic wine purse up then.
Okay.
So.
I want to leave you guys with this. I talked to you guys a minute about this on the messengers that we have. So Facebook ads are creepy. So I have a comic, right? And my comic has a baby character in it. And so if you did the Kickstarter of the comic, I released the comic on Christmas Day to everyone who gave did a Kickstarter for me, who paid for the Kickstarter. Just because I had it ready, and I was like, well, it'd be a nice gesture to give her. And I kind of wanted the feedback, and the feedback's been great. But since I've been sharing it around, all my Facebook ads have been for baby stuff.
You got to take care of her, Scotty.
They can't tell that this is not a real baby?
No, they can't tell it's not real. But and let me
Mad props to the artist.
And so
There you go.
here's something that's like weirdly specific. So there's an ad for pull-ups that I get often. And it's a mother and their small child, and so it's just the child pulling up its pants, right? It's pull up, but when it does, like magic things happen, like the furniture in the background kind of shakes and floats in the air. So it's a magic baby. I have a comic about a magic baby, and I'm getting ads about magic babies.
Maybe they're stealing
That's
from
creepy.
you.
Maybe they're like, oh, what if we turn that baby
you
magic?
can always turn those ads off, right?
I've been trying to. I can't turn them off. I can say this doesn't apply to me.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, you're still sharing baby pictures. This applies to you.
They're like, you're in denial. It's fine, buddy. We've all
it's the same
been
thing.
there.
I have a couple of people that I have bought some Hufflepuff gifts for because they're Hufflepuffs. So my Facebook ads are now all Hufflepuff stuff, and you know how I feel about that.
So now you want to just go put a whole bunch of Slytherin in your shopping cart
Yes,
just so they can get it
it's
together?
driving me
So,
nuts.
Do you hate Ben Affleck, women, or Hufflepuffs more?
Women all the way.
No, Ben Affleck, totally Ben Affleck. I don't hate women.
Okay, wait, real quick,
I love women.
because I
Mostly
feel like we should
some of
end
them.
this year tying up loose ends.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we have loose ends?
Is Tom Cruise
yes.
going to fight Bieber?
Not yet.
Is that
But
something
is it
that's
still
still
a
going to be
thing?
happening?
I haven't heard anything about it in a while, but I have like a watch list on my browser, so it'll pop up if information comes up, and I haven't heard about anything in a while.
I just need you to know I don't remember things that don't pertain to my here and now, and that is always there. Like, I'll randomly be in the shower and be like, oh, are they fighting? When are they fighting? We got to watch that fight.
I still think.
Oh, we would watch it. We would.
I still think Tom Cruise would win.
I'm still just so, I do too.
I'm still on Team Bieber.
Like,
No.
I kind of just want Tom Cruise to win.
I really
'Cause
want
Tom Cruise is Tom Cruise
I don't
crazy.
like either one of them, but I feel like
Okay, so
Tom Cruise is the
all right,
lesser
so
of the
do you
two.
hate Ben Affleck, Tom Cruise, Justin Bieber, women, or Hufflepuffs more?
Oh.
Oh, Justin Bieber. I hate him the worst. It goes in the order of hate.
Yes, please.
It would be Bieber, Tom Cruise, Ben Affleck, Hufflepuff, and then women.
And then women.
And then women.
Well, because I don't really hate women.
Yeah, but they got to be in there because they were in the list.
There you go. There you go.
I like Ben Affleck.
Okay. Well, everyone has their own likes and
Like
dislikes.
I said, I liked him in the Kevin Smith films. I haven't seen. I don't know if I've seen any film other than those with him in it that I have enjoyed.
You didn't like Armageddon?
Oh, I did like Armageddon.
Armageddon's great.
Okay, I
Armageddon's
enjoyed
great.
Armageddon, but
That's
not
just because
of
of Bruce
It
Willis.
doesn't matter. I'm not saying he's carrying the film, but
Hey,
he's good in it.
Armageddon
Okay.
has the girl that plays in
Liv
Lord of the
Tyler.
Rings,
Yeah, Liv
right?
Tyler, yeah.
She's a fairy or an elf. She has
an elf.
ears. Good catch.
Thank you.
That was amazing,
great.
and your face
Just
was
wait till we
hilarious.
film these one day.
Just like this is. I don't know what was going on with the cell phone, but all I can think of, she's a fairy
Or elf. She's got the ears. She's got the ears.
and I'm doing it too.
And she
She's trying to do the.
And
point and wave-
I think her dad is the one with the long silver hair.
Yes.
he is Agent Smith from The Matrix.
He
And
sure
isn't she in love with Legolas?
No.
My bad.
No.
It's the other guy. It's the normal human
Right.
with like the dark hair.
Right.
Okay, cool.
Aragorn.
All right, if you say so.
Also known as.
Aragorn yourself.
Never mind.
I thought you were going to say Viggo Mortensen in like a sexy way.
No.
Also known as
He's
what?
also the devil in The Prophecy. And he's a really good devil. I mean, he's an evil devil, but he plays the devil really well.
Cool.
All right. Well, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I wish you
We get to start our year of 2020 off with cats.
we do.
Makes me the winner
God.
of the
Is that gonna
Jellicle
be what defines us for the
Jester.
next year?
Yes, it is.
I guess.
Yes, it
In
is.
the cult movie Cantina, we are in the year of the cat.
Well, actually, it's the year of the rat.
Close enough.
Again, for the cult movie
It's the
Cantina.
year of the cat.
Science over here. We can't take her anywhere. My God.
I don't think
know, I'm
that. I don't
sorry.
think that was science.
It's just every time we throw something out, it's like, well, actually, it's the year of the cat, and it's not a decade yet, or the
I'm
rabbit.
sorry.
She's wearing her glasses today. She
I am.
switched them
I'm
up.
being smart. Hold on.
There it is. Oh, you did that so well.
Thank you.
She's a pro. I want to say Happy New Year to everyone. Thank you guys for listening. We're so thankful that you listen. In fact, we've grown so much in the last 6 months that we've done the show, and we've got listeners from Iowa.
That's awesome.
We have like a contingent of Iowan fans, so go Iowa.
Go Iowa.
Iowa.
Yeah, I was like surprised. And we have
What is Iowa the home of?
Huskers. No, wait. Yeah,
Corn?
Corn.
So, friends in Iowa, if you have Comic-Cons
Home
and
of the corn.
They have comments.
well, what I mean is, if you know of any Comic-Cons that we should attend, get us an invite. That would be awesome.
Or let me know. I'll
Yeah.
try.
Yeah, I'm trying to get us paid, dude.
I'm trying to get us paid, dude.
That's also, we have a strange contingent of listeners in Vietnam.
Also to you, let us know. We would also need some money for tickets, but we will be there. We will be there.
That's it.
Our foreign listeners are mostly England and Vietnam.
Oh, we've got some friends in England.
So
That would be
Hello,
cool. I have a passport,
England.
everybody. I'm
I
ready
do
to go.
not.
I
You
do.
should get one in case.
But I need
in case
a
our
reason.
listeners.
But I
send us
need
some
a
tickets.
reason, my friends, in different places.
give this girl a password.
Password? I need one of those too.
Anyway, it's going to be a great year.
It is. So we're starting out with cats. Enjoy cats.
Meow.
This is Scotty saying this is our contribution to the multiverse. Go out and make yours.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Mobcast Network.